Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sister Bint Muhammad from
Sheikh,
United
my
Arab
husband
Emirates.
is working for an Islamic bank.
Nah.
But some people have told him that no bank is completely Islamic, and he too is a little uncomfortable and wants no doubt about the risk that he's getting.
Nah.
So we decided to change the job. But for past 6 months, we've been looking for something.
Nah.
But due to recession, Qadar Allah, we're not finding anything.
Nah.
So right now we were in a confusion whether to leave the job without having another one in hand or to continue.
Okay.
And if you can advise me on that.
Sure.
And if my husband can speak to you later on sometime.
Sure. Barakallah fiki. Thank you, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these blessed days, Anwar will approach in the month of Ramadan, make it easy for your husband to find a 100% lawful job. The best person to answer your question is your husband, not me, because he's working in the bank. So when somebody says, Ya Sheikh, there is an Islamic banking transaction or an Islamic bank here or there, I say, I'm not sure, I don't know. I have to find out whether it's truly Islamic or it is just by name. Whenever I was studying in college at Al-Azhar, they opened one of these conventional banks in our campus. Okay, it's known, it's a riba-based bank. Then they put a big sign that said Islamic dealing branch. So I was very curious, and I went, and I was pretty young, and I went to the bank manager or whoever was in charge. I met him and said, you know what, I just have one concern. You guys are conventional banks. He said, yes. I said, you know that you deal with riba, right? So also when you say the branch of Islamic dealing, this is actually a confession that the rest of your branches are un-Islamic. He said, yeah, but let me tell you one thing. Whether Islamic or non-Islamic, by the end it is put in one pocket by the end of the day. We're just trying to suit you guys. Some people like to be fooled. Some people like to be given some hypnotics that, okay, I'm taking your money and I'm investing it in an Islamic way. It isn't sufficient. I have to investigate. Like what? When the contract says that, okay, the conventional banks give you 10% guaranteed, no losses, 10%. Oh, this is riba, this is interest, right? Usually. So the other branch would say, would give you 6%. So because you think it is lesser, these guys are righteous. No, they're wicked. They're wicked. The bank, brothers and sisters, and the Islamic transaction isn't only about the interest. There is a very important, very important information that I have to share with you, which is, whenever a bank says that we are an Islamic entity, they have a Sharia council. They decide which project should they go in and which project that they cannot support financially, they cannot sponsor. There is a party for this singer or ballet dancer and they wanted a fund from the bank. A conventional bank would be more than happy to sponsor it. An Islamic bank will look into any project, whether it's halal or haram, to support, to invest in. It is not only about the percentage, and it's not only about the profit or whatever. So your husband was working in this bank, and he's the best one, he's an insider who can tell whether it's an Islamic or not, and he can help us also by notifying us. Keep looking if you are suspicious, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you to find a lawful job as soon as possible. If you have enough fund and you're not very happy with your job, you have enough fund to support you, go ahead and resign. If you don't, you can keep looking serious and work with them.